836 353 985. We're doing a power flush today in Northwich in Cheshire. The system's an open vented system, quite a large system, 16 radiators. The customer's an Eon contract customer, and they've advised her that she needs a power flush because of noises in the system and things like that. We've hooked into the system. It's a very rusty system. There were some noises coming from the system, but we've actually discovered that is the actual pump. That is the pump is it's shot actually. We'll show you the pump in a minute. The bearings have gone in it, and we think it's the pump is damaged because we had a blockage coming from the main feed and vent pipes. Coming from the loft. Actually, when we drained it down, the header tank just wasn't draining down at all. So we've actually penetrated through that blockage now with a power flush. We're getting a good flow around the system. There's a lot of rust in the system, and the job is going okay. We'll show you the pump shortly. The pump that is actually broken. I think the customer's going to get Eon to come and replace the pump after we've actually done the power flush. So the job is going okay, and we'll get back to you shortly. Okay, just before we go and show you the pump, we'll just explain what power flushing is for those of you who don't know. It's just a means of flushing through all your central heating system, through your radiators, your pipe work, your boiler, etc. Just getting rid of all the rust and corrosion. That's why we've got this magnet hooked up, the Camco magnet, that catches a lot of rust and corrosion out of the system. We put some really good Camco FX2 chemical in, breaks down the rust and corrosion. And the actual Camco pump is a really good, powerful pump for power flushing. We actually believe we're one of the best companies in the country for power flushing your central heating system. We've just done many power flushes over the years, and we've achieved some fantastic results for our customers. Our prices are up to 50% cheaper than the major utility companies such as British Gas. The job is fully certificated to BS 7593 standard. You will receive a certificate off me, Barry Ayres, after we've done the power flush, and it's all okay with your service provider, your utility contract. Power flush takes most of the day to complete. We don't rush it. We're here to get results. We want that chemical to break down, break down the rust and corrosion in the system, and that takes many hours really. All we're saying really is the job is done 100% properly. You will not get a better power flush on your central heating system. Power flushing is basically the best thing you can do to your central heating system. If you just imagine it as an oil change for your central heating system, really that's what it is really. Just purging the system, getting some oil, nice fresh clean water in it, getting all the rust and corrosion out of it, then putting an inhibitor in it. After the power flush you will be able to turn your boiler down. You'll save on gas bills, the boiler will be quieter. It all makes sense. It's the best thing you can do to your central heating system. We'll just quickly mention as well, if you're having a new boiler fitted, make sure it's power flushed properly. And we don't just mean running a little bit of mains water through it, a little bit of chemical. That's really not good enough. This is the only way to get a central heating system clean. If you're having a new boiler fitted and it's they're hooking into your old system, your old radiator circuit, if it's not power flushed properly, you're just going to get a load of rust and corrosion running through your new boiler. If your boiler breaks down, your warranty more than likely will be invalidated, and you'll have to fork out some fairly expensive new parts, or even possibly a new boiler. It's the most important thing you can do to your central heating system. We'll also mention we do fit boilers. We're fully gas safe registered, and obviously our boiler fits are always power flushed. You're more or less getting a power flush for free if you use us to fit your boiler. We like to fit the Baxi Duotec range of boilers. They come with a 7-year warranty, parts and labour warranty, and they're a really good bulletproof boiler. So if you're considering a boiler, give me a call as well. I'm sure we'll be able to come and sort it out for a new boiler and a power flush. Okay, we're just going to get on with the job, and we'll get back to you later. Okay, just back to this job in Northwich. We've just shown you the pump that's actually worn and shot. That should not be moving. It's moving up and down. The bearings are basically shot in it, so that's where the noise is coming from. It's very stiff. If you can hear it, it's probably been running dry. In fact, it would have been running dry, because this is where we had the blockages. We had the blockages in the feed and vent pipe coming down from the header tank. So the pump's obviously been running dry, and it's basically destroyed the pump. Can you see that movement there? We shouldn't have that movement. Unfortunately, we've got to put this pump back on, because the customer is an Eon contract customer, and they've got to come out and check it, and obviously they'll probably end up putting a new pump on for the customer. So we do carry spare pumps, but you know, because of the situation, we've got to hook this pump back into the system, which isn't ideal. So basically the pump will still be noisy, but at least we've discovered what's wrong. She's had several Eon engineers out, and they've all said the pump's okay, etc., but the pump is completely shot. It's had it. Okay, so we'll just get on with the job, and we'll get back to you later. Okay, we've just cleaned the header tank out now. That's the rusty, sludgy water that was in it. We've just put the magnet on bypass here, so we're going to take a look and see what's in the central heating system. Okay, yeah, wow, look at that. That's all rust and sludge that's in this central heating system, and that's what clogs pumps up, blocks the diverter valves up, heat exchangers, etc., and that's what power flushing is all about. It's about getting all this rust, corrosion and metal out of the central heating system. You just imagine that running through your boiler, especially combination boilers, you know, through the small plate heat exchangers, your diverter valves, diaphragms, pumps, etc. Eventually it's just going to wreck it, and really, you know, this is why power flushing is such a great thing for your central heating system. Okay, so job's going okay. We're getting a good flow around the system. We're just going to get on with the job, and we'll get back to you later. Thanks. Hi Barry, Pro-power flushing. Okay, just back to this job in Northwich. We're just showing you the inhibitor that we actually put in the system after the power flush. This is Sentinel X100, really good inhibitor. And now this protects the system from further rust and corrosion. We're actually going to leave this with the customer today though. Brand new sealed Sentinels, because Eon have got to come back and change the central heating pump. So hopefully they'll pour it in the central heating system after they've changed that pump. You know, if they don't, I'll probably ask the customer to give me a call, and when I'm passing, we'll just come and put it in for the customer. Or I could possibly show the customer where to pour it in, into the central heating system, into the header tank basically that's in the loft, the small header tank. So that's what we're going to do, because we've actually got to put the old pump back on this central heating system, which isn't ideal, but you know, because the customer will get a new pump off Eon, that's basically what we've got to do today. Okay, the job's going okay though. We're getting a great flow around the system. We've taken a lot of rust and corrosion out of the system. So once that new pump's on, you know, the customer will have like a brand new central heating system inside. Okay, job's going alright, so we'll get back to you later. Thanks. Okay, we've taken the pH TDS levels, they're acceptable. So you know, we are on the rinsing progress now, the rinsing stage of the power flush. We'll probably sign off here now, because we're going to put everything back together, fire it up, but we know we're having to put the old pump back on until it's changed. So we're probably still going to get that noise. It may be quieter now we've cleared it out, but we may actually come back to it, but the pump does need changing, whatever happens. So we'll probably sign off now. We'll give you our telephone number, which is 07836 353 985. The job has been a success. We've cleared the initial blockage up out of the system, and you know what, that initially caused the problem anyway, and cleared all the central heating system out, the radiators, the pipework, etc. So the job has been a success, apart from the pump needs changing. So if you need any power flushing done in the northwest UK area, give me a call. Our telephone number is 07836 353 985, or contact me through the website. We're always happy to hear from you. If you need any advice regarding a power flush or a new boiler, just give me a call on that number.